The time has come for Ugandans to listen to the truth about tribalism being the commander-in-chief of the destruction of this country. Now, as Opeitu Filbert, I have decided to preach the gospel of unity, and I'm ready to be denounced by my own parents, my brothers and sisters, friends and enemies, because I agree with Dante when he says that the hottest places in hell are reserved for those who maintain their neutrality in the period of moral crisis. Now, my fundamental question to all citizens of this country is that in this period of moral crisis, in this period of nepotism, discrimination, tribalism, and disunity in this country, where is your stand? Be reminded of Dante's words when he said that the hottest places in hell are for all those who will remain neutral in such a period of time. Now here comes a time where the son is going to be denied by his own parents because his words and actions are being put into doubt. But I believe that the missions of which some of us are born are of the most difficult ones, even when we are impressed by the demands of the truth about tribalism in this country. So now, because the most difficult thing in this country is to speak the truth about tribalism, there are those who are seeking to live freely with such a kind of tragedy. But even though the high-level authorities will seek every method to silence the truth about this problem, the fact is something is happening, and people can no longer be silent because the truth must be told about tribalism in this country. And I'm saying that anyone who will be seeking to make it appear that anybody who opposes nepotism, discrimination, tribalism, and disunity in this country is a fool, a traitor, an enemy. Because such a kind of a human being cannot understand the basis of our suffering in Uganda. The fact is, many people have questioned me about this wisdom of unity. They ask, why are you wasting your time speaking about something which cannot be achieved? Don't you have something to do? That is our nature. They say so. And the response I give is that I have been ordained to bring about unity in this country. Today I have chosen to speak to us also on the same issue because I am ordained by the spirit of unity to spread the gospel of unity against the gospel of disunity. However, some time back in this country, there were the same struggles against tribalism. The fact is, some few years ago, there was that shining moment. There was some hope through rule of law, which was introduced in the year 1995. Then came demons of selfishness, nepotism, discrimination, tribalism, disunity, and foolishness to our political leaders, turning our society mad to each other. The fact is, unless and until the citizens of this country embrace that we are brothers and sisters, we shall never realize our potential, like our brothers in Tanzania enjoying the benefit of togetherness. Today I have decided to remind everyone listening to me from anywhere you are that I'm a Ugandan by identity and an African by nationality. So the habit of the Iteso looking at the Karamojong as their enemies, the habit of the Baganda looking at the Banyankole as their enemies, the habit of discrimination, tribalism in this country is not a rightful sort. Therefore, today I have decided to raise my voice to every citizen of this country that we are one, from one mother Uganda and one father Africa. In this matter of unity, my fellow youth, the young generation, the old, and our leaders, whoever is against unity whoever is against the gospel of togetherness is our enemy. So we must be ready to die with such an individual, because we have suffered enough. Because the reason why we entertain thieves in public offices, the reason why we entertain corruption in this country, and the reason why the employment of the people into public offices is not on merit, but on a technical know-who, locally translated as anyakumanyi, is because of tribalism. So therefore, my brothers and sisters in Africa, anybody who calls for your support on the basis of the tribe is an enemy of progress. And such an individual deserves nothing but being sent to the cemetery. Because to be sincere, tribalism has denied us liberty to enjoy the prosperity of our continent. And it is making us to face cruel arrogance of our brothers and sisters who are the ruling class. As I conclude, I take this opportunity to remind every citizen of Africa that any leadership that keeps you dependable to them is a leadership that will enslave. As once said by Octavia Butler, that choose your leaders with wisdom and aforethought, because to be led by a coward is to be controlled by all what the coward fears. To be led by a fool or a drunkard is to be controlled by all the opportunists who control the fool or that drunkard. To be led by a thief is to offer up your most precious treasures to be stolen. To be led by a liar is to ask to be lied to. And to be led by a tyrant is to sell yourself and those you love into slavery. Can we do it? We can do it. We shall do it, and we must do it. Thank you for listening. May God bless you.